Welcome back. We have Paula Gertich here, who's here on behalf of Emeritus, and finally they've got classes locally. Well, welcome. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. I'm so excited to be here and to share the good news that we are back in person.
Wonderful.
For Emeritus, and also online for those students that prefer to stay online. So we kind of have both for them now.
Oh, I think it's great, and you know, I think it's nice that people will be able to get together again in a group setting and have the hands-on, right?
Yes.
Not necessarily just one-on-one, but at least have the hands-on capability of having you help them when they need the help,
Yes.
which is great. So, Paula, let's learn a little bit about you. You've been doing this for a really long time.
Yes, I have 40 plus years, and this is my passion though, is balance and mobility. Throughout my exercise classes through the years, I noticed that when older adults fall, it takes them a very long time to recover, and sometimes they don't recover to their independent lifestyles. So I really had an interest in prevention. So that's why I'm offering and teaching the balance and mobility classes, so that we can prevent any falls, so they can continue to do the things they love to do and be as independent as possible.
Well, you know, falling, and if you look at what we've got on the screen here, 1 out of 4 adults will fall each year. Well, that's kind of a lot.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you look around the room you're in at home, you know, if there's 4 of you there, 1 of you is going to fall. And then once you do fall, your chances to fall again is doubled, and so on and so forth. So prevention is the key. And a lot of times we do things that we are actually doing to ourselves, like wearing the wrong shoes, not paying attention, rushing, a lot of bad habits that we create as we go through life.
It's true, and I myself, I mean, I have some stairs that I have to go down to my garage, and I have to remind myself before I take that first step is like, okay, go slow.
Yes.
Because when we rush during anything, we forget things or we'll do it incorrectly, like you said. So this is good news. I mean, I'm glad that you're able to get back to helping everybody with this. Now, one thing I think I've read about is that doing balance tests can kind of help you to have an overall look at your overall health. So is that something that you do in this class?
Yes, I absolutely do a lot of balance testing.
Okay.
And the nice thing is it's free. And if you were to contract out for my services, it would cost a pretty penny to do private.
Yes.
So this is offered free. All of my testing comes from Cal State Fullerton Center for Successful Aging, which is one of the leading institutes for research for falls for older adults. And that's where I have my credentials from them and my training, and therefore I'm able to use their testing on my students.
Oh, that's great. And like you said, you can't beat the price.
No, you can't beat the price.
Now let's talk about the class. It's going to be August 22nd through December 1st. Now, is that something that it pretty much, once you sign up, you go what days and how often, and how does that work?
Yes, so it's August 22nd through actually December 21st, so it's 18 weeks.
I'm sorry, I don't think
That's
I said
okay.
it right. Okay.
18 weeks long. And this particular class is held over at the Florence Sylvester Memorial Center, so it's really close. And it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have a 9 o'clock to 9:50, and also a 10 o'clock. So these are the same times and days we were there pre-COVID, and we were packed. We had a wait list to come in, which I love to see. I don't like to turn anybody away, so I like to have a full class.
Is it in that big room that's over there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So how many people can you actually fit?
Right now they're capping it at 45.
Okay.
But I always take, maybe 5 more.
Okay.
If need, I don't like to leave anybody on the wait list.
Exactly.
So right now we do have openings. We're not at 45 yet, so.
You will be.
Hopefully, yes, hopefully.
You will be after this. Well, and so if they want to participate, they do need to register, and that is at saddleback.edu/emeritus. So what is the name of the class, and what do they look for?
They're going to look for health and wellness.
Okay.
Make sure they're on the Emeritus They will have to fill out an application if they haven't taken a class in the past year.
Okay.
So make sure that they do the fillable applications, send that in or take a picture of it, and then they will get a student number. And once they get a student number, then they can go ahead on their My Site from the college and register. And
Okay.
those are the ticket numbers that they will put in to register. And they could take both classes. Some students came and
Do the whole thing.
Do the whole thing.
Okay. Okay.
So that's okay to take back to back if they've got the energy and want to do that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Or if not, pick one of those times. And yeah, so that's something new this year. Is they used to be able to just walk in to the class, and I would provide the application and submit it to the college, so they didn't have to go online. But because we're in a post COVID now, you have to be on the roster to enter the room.
Okay.
Because part of the registration process is you need to put in your COVID vaccination
Got it.
information. So
Right.
there's an extra step now.
Okay.
Otherwise, they cannot come in and join us because we
see.
don't know if they're vaccinated.
Right.
So it's a good thing because if you're in person now, everybody that's in the class has been vaccinated.
Okay. Okay. And at this time, are masks required to participate in the class?
Right now, they're not. We follow the Saddleback College protocol and also the facilities. So we'll
Okay.
see where we're at August 22nd.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know
Yeah.
what the things are going to look like. Okay, well, perfect. Well, are there any other tips that I know that one thing that we did talk about offline was classes are available at other locations, but of course the senior center is the closest. But
Yes.
since you mentioned it could technically be full, what are some other close locations that they could participate?
Yes, you can go on the Emeritus website and they will show you which classes are full and which ones still have space in person and
Okay.
online. I do have an online class also, but that's full with 22 students on
I
the
see.
wait list right
Yeah,
now.
okay.
So probably best to seek out a class that's open. I'm trying to think of closest facility might be over in Laguna Niguel.
Okay.
And one of those senior centers over there
Okay,
might
okay.
still have openings. So,
All right,
yeah.
well, perfect. Well, of course, if anyone wants any information, they can always go to saddleback.edu /emeritus.
Yes.
'Cause you want to make sure you put emeritus in because
Yes.
otherwise you'll be charged for the classes. And you
Yes,
don't want that.
yes, yes.
Wonderful. Well, Paula, thank you so much.
thank
And good
you.
luck. I hope everybody shows up and has fun.
I do too, so come and join us. We have a lot of fun. It's a nice social time too. You meet very fun, kind, interesting students, and they build friendships from there, and they go to lunch afterwards. So it's not only about exercise, getting stronger, more flexible, reducing your risk for falls, but it's also social.
Exactly.
And so come on down and join us.
And our seniors like to be social.
Oh,
All
yes.
right?
Me too.
Thank you so much, Paula.
Thank you so much.
If you would like to register for this class, I would do it right away because I'm sure other people are already on it. Go to saddleback.edu /emeritus and make sure that you reference the 2 ticket numbers that we had mentioned to you, which is 14005 and 13930. We'll be right back.